Forget everything you know about gas stations. In 1920s LA, filling up your tank was a total Hollywood production. We're talking streamlined, modern palaces, exotic Chinese-style markets, and architecture so wild you'd think it was a movie set. Some were even built next to landmarks with a dark history, like the infamous Hanging Tree in Calabasas. The service? It was 5-star. They'd wash your windows, top your oil, and even take your dry cleaning while you shopped. From root beer stands to family legacies, these spots fueled the American dream for just pennies a gallon. Buckle up, we're going back to the golden age. This is part 1. Take a look at the 1930s. This is the Malcolm Nelson Station, standing tall at the intersection of 112th Street and Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles. Can you believe the prices? Gasoline was just 9 to 11 cents per gallon, a stark contrast to the world we know today. Around 1928, look closely at this central service station. You can see a man and a young boy sitting in their car waiting for a refill of Violet Ray or associated gasoline. But wait, do you notice the small dog perched on what looks like an oil pourer in the center? This wasn't just any fuel. Violet Ray was famous for its unique purple color. General Petroleum designed it to be anti-knock for high-compression engines. And get this, that purple tint would actually change if it touched any inferior fuel. Look at this gorgeous shot from 1923. That's Mabel Dempsey standing proudly on the pump island at the Whitsett service station in North Hollywood. Life wasn't easy back then. Mabel and her husband Leland moved from Kansas to Van Nuys in 1921 to open this very spot. But just a year later, Leland passed away, leaving Mabel to run the entire station all by herself. Eventually, she remarried and moved the business to a new location by 1930, but this image captures the pure strength of a woman pioneer in the gas industry. Look at this spectacular service station from 1928, located at 1800 1/2 Long Beach Boulevard. Just look at those massive signs for General, Richfield, and Gilmore gasoline, not to mention Hood and United States tires. Renowned architect Robert Venturi called this a prime example of a decorated shed, a building designed not for its beauty, but to serve as a giant backdrop for advertisements. On any commercial strip, the signs were the first thing to grab your attention, far more than the building itself. You can even see an employee climbing a ladder on the right, working hard amidst the sea of early branding. Behold one of the very first gas stations in Los Angeles, the Gilmore Station, sitting at the northeast corner of La Brea and Wilshire Boulevard back in the 1920s. This spot was so iconic that a replica of its 1936 version still stands today at the farmers market near the Grove. But history moves fast. By 1929, this original station was already torn down to make way for the E. Clem Wilson building. It's a perfect example of how quickly the LA landscape was evolving. Meet Sam Drucker, standing proudly in front of his own station around 1923 at the corner of Annandale Boulevard and Rockdale Avenue. Today, this area is part of the busy North Figueroa Street. Look at the variety here. Advertisements for Gilmore Gasoline, Aristo from Union Oil, and big names in tires like Firestone and Diamond. It was a one-stop shop for early motorists, and Sam was right there at the heart of it all. Now this is what you call catching someone's eye. During the 1920s, as cars became the main way to get around Southern California, buildings started getting weird. This is the oil well service station, shaped exactly like a real drilling derrick. Sitting right next to a palm tree and a simple apartment building, this was part of the programmatic architecture movement. These standout structures were designed with one goal: to grab the attention of drivers whizzing by on the road. Look at this standard service station from the 1920s, a simple corner setup at 3046 Crenshaw Boulevard with just a single pump. On the left, an early automobile sits ready for a fill-up. But did you spot that white polar bear statue on the right? That's the mascot for Xeroline, marketed as the standard oil for motor cars. The signs above the pump proudly advertise pure distilled Red Crown gasoline and Xeroline, the bear of motor oils. It was all about building trust with these early drivers. Check out this 1927 shot of the California Eastern Oil Company station, right at the northeast corner of Melrose and Wilton Place. In the distance, across the street, you can spot the Melrose Hotel. But look at that gas station attendant. He looks incredibly cool in those sunglasses, doesn't he? It just goes to show, LA style has been around since the very beginning, even at the gas pumps. Look at this traffic jam from 1927. These cars are lining up at the El Patio gas station and auto laundry, located right behind 260 South Vermont. See that grand building with the ornate towers on the left? That's the El Patio Ballroom. Some say this was the first car wash ever built. While that's debated, there's no doubt owner B.K. Gillespie was a visionary. He's credited with inventing the super service station concept, making car care a luxury experience. Fast forward to 1930 and look at this massive view of the El Patio Auto Laundry and gas station from across Vermont Avenue. By this time, Gillespie and his investors had expanded into a full-blown chain of Gillespie Auto Laundry Systems. You can clearly see the giant patio ballroom sign on the left. Fun fact, one of the early supporters was Will Hayes, a man who knew a lot about cleaning up the movie industry. This wasn't just a car wash, it was a business revolution. Look at the elegance of this station on North Vermont Avenue in the 1920s. It looks more like a monument than a gas station. Here you see 3 classic cars lined up as 2 attendants carefully fill them with filtered gasoline. But they didn't just stop at fuel. This place offered premium services like polishing and simonizing to keep those cars shining. Likely a Ventura gasoline station, it proves that even a century ago, LA was all about that luxury car culture. Check out this moment from 1928 at a standard station on the corner of Adams and Vermont. An attendant is carefully adding oil while the female driver watches from her seat. Back then, they weren't just gas stations, they were true service stations. The staff would dash to your car, check your coolant, top off your oil, pump your tires, and even wash your windows, all while filling up your tank. That's what I call 5-star treatment. Look at this friendly service from 1928 at a standard station on the corner of South Figueroa and West 30th Street. Notice anything familiar? The woman behind the wheel is actually the same person from our previous shot at a different station. This suggests it was likely a staged promotional photo, but it perfectly captures the welcoming atmosphere they wanted to sell. Just look at that genuine smile and the classic LA palm trees in the background. It's pure vintage charm. Take a look at this family legacy from 1929. This is Joseph Kopietz, his wife Elizabeth, and their son Fred, standing proudly at the Ventura Gas and Oil Station in Eagle Rock. Located right on Colorado Boulevard, this is believed to be the very first gas station in the area. It eventually became a Texaco station, but here it's just a family business starting a new chapter. This rare glimpse was provided by Joe Chatham, Fred's own grandson, keeping the history alive for generations. 1928, this is Hamilton's Texaco station, located on South Avalon Boulevard near East Slauson in Los Angeles. A clear view of the early days of this famous fuel brand in the city. Around 1929, this is Harvey's Super Service Richfield in Hollywood. Look at the sign, 8 gallons for just $1. Don't miss the statue standing right in front of the station, a unique detail from that era. 1926, a photograph of the modern speed statue by Finn Frolic, located on Redondo Boulevard near Inglewood. The name Richfield is carved in large letters, with a shield below reading Richfield, the gasoline of power. On the side, you can see Rich Lube followed by 100% pure Pennsylvania oil. Around 1929, 4 gas pumps stand under a large canopy labeled Richfield Service Station, Richfield Oil Company. Between the pumps, a man in a light-colored uniform stands at the entrance of the shop behind the station, featuring an open day and night sign. A second man in the same uniform is servicing a car on the right. The address on the door reads 3651. Around 1929, this is a Gilmore station selling blue-green gasoline. Across the West, there were over 1,100 Gilmore stations selling only Gilmore products, while another 2,400 stations sold Gilmore alongside other brands. Take a look at that distinctive lion logo and the unique station design. 1929. 2 men in suits hold up what looks like an oil can and an oil filter in front of Van Fleet and Durkee Service Station number 137. Located at West 7th Street and South Park View, you can see Westlake Park just across the street. This iconic park was later renamed MacArthur Park in 1942. 1930. Adolph Tor stands proudly in front of Dad and Ernie's Super Service Station. Located at 2830 East Colorado at Daisy, Adolph and Ernie Pear, a mechanic, owned and operated this spot themselves. They sourced their fuel from the well-known Gilmore gas. Around 1930, this is the Oak Garage and Service Station with Frank Cooper standing at the entrance. Located in Calabasas, right behind it is the famous Hanging Tree, a site with a dark and heavy history, standing right next to this local landmark. Around 1930, this Standard oil station sits at the corner of Beverly and La Brea. Look closely at the building behind it. It houses the Pope and Burton architectural firm. Since they only opened their Los Angeles office in 1927, this photo captures a specific moment in the late 1920s or early 1930s when the city's infrastructure was growing fast. 1930. This Shell station is located at the intersection of Exposition Boulevard and South Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles. To the right, a sign reads, "Cars greased, $1." Another sign further out advertises economy gasoline guaranteed first quality. To use economy is economy. A clear look at how brands marketed savings back then. 1931. This is the Liberty gasoline station in Southern California. Take a look at the sign on the bottom left. It says, "Open all night." A glimpse into the 24-hour service available even back in the early 30s. Around the 1930s, this is one of the first gas stations on a lot along Imperial Highway in Los Angeles. It was a workplace for a group of Mexican-American men serving the local community during those early years. Around 1930s, this is a close-up of the Chatworth's service station. It was located west of Topanga and south of Devonshire. Notice the Spanish-style architecture, a common sight in these growing neighborhoods. Around 1929, this is the Zelza Super Service Richfield station at the northeast corner of Reseda Boulevard and Gresham Street in Northridge. Interesting fact, 1929 was the same year the town of Zelza was renamed North Los Angeles. Later, in 1938, it became Northridge Village before finally being shortened to the Northridge we know today. Around 1939, an aerial view of Beverly Hills looking northwest from the intersection of Wilshire Boulevard and Weatherly Drive. A Shell station sits right in the foreground at the northwest corner. In the distance, that prominent white building on the upper left is the Beverly Hills City Hall. Around 1929, this is a view of the northwest corner of La Mirada Avenue and Vine Street in Hollywood. It shows a Texaco station and a kiosk in the parking lot of the Mandarin Market. Designed by architect Henry L. Gaugerty, this Chinese-style complex included a bakery, a full meat and vegetable market, and a restaurant. Later known as the Hollywood Ranch Market, it was sadly destroyed by fire in 1981. Around 1929, this Texaco station at 766 North Vine Street in Hollywood featured 2 pumps and was paired with a Magnus root beer stand offering car service. Located just south of Waring Avenue, this spot has evolved with the times. Today, the restaurant The Oinkster occupies the very location where this station once stood. The 1930s. This is the massive Muller Brothers service station at 6380 Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood. Founded in 1920 by brothers Walter and Frank Muller, what started as a simple gas and tire shop grew into a total auto care center by 1922. They offered everything from lubrication to car washes and headlamp tests. They even introduced a service truck to help stranded drivers, building a legendary reputation for reliability and customer care. Around 1928, talk about a stunt. A person sits atop a massive stack of tires at the Muller Brothers Super Service Station at the corner of Sunset and Cahuenga. The Muller brothers were marketing geniuses, known for bold moves, even having women in bikinis parade with sale signs. They knew exactly how to grab attention in the heart of Hollywood. 1930. A customer receives full service at the Muller Brothers station on Sunset Boulevard. By 1937, this place covered 3 acres and employed over 100 workers. Its prime location at Sunset and Cahuenga attracted Hollywood stars like Rudolph Valentino and Clark Gable. In 1936, a major renovation introduced streamlined, modern architecture, giving the station a sleek, modern look inspired by the Chicago World's Fair. 1930. This is the Hollywood Vine service station and garage. It provided free parking for nearby spots like Pig and Whistle, Dias Restaurant, and even housed Hertz Drive Yourself stations. But get this, they didn't just care for your car. The staff would actually take your dry cleaning while you were away. A true one-stop shop for the busy Hollywood lifestyle. 1930. This is the Richfield service station at the northwest corner of 6th Street and Selma Avenue in Los Angeles. Look at the canopy above the gas pumps. The sign proudly reads Auto Laundry. Founded in 1905, Richfield Oil opened its first LA station in 1917 and expanded rapidly. However, the success was short-lived as the Great Depression hit hard, leading the company to bankruptcy just a year later in 1931. The 1930s. This image shows the Richfield Market and Service Station at the corner of 6th Street and Rampart in Los Angeles. From the mid-19-teens to the early 1940s, LA was a major hub for the development of self-service markets. Many of these locations, like this one, uniquely integrated gas stations right into the shopping experience. 1932. Looking north, we see the Sunset Clock Market and Service Station at the northeast corner of Wilshire and Hamilton Drive. Notice that striking clock tower on the right. It was a local landmark. This corner eventually evolved and later became a Plymouth dealership. 1930. This is the Al Monroe Union gasoline station in North Hollywood, at the corner of Lankershim Boulevard and Victory Boulevard. Look at these four men proudly posing behind a large tire in front of the station. It's a great shot showing the Spanish-style architecture that was so popular for service stations in the valley at that time. It's hard to believe these architectural gems and wild services once lined the streets of Los Angeles. They don't make them like this anymore. But the journey through the Golden Age is just getting started. There are so many more incredible stations to show you in the next part. Did any of these surprise you? Drop a comment below and tell me your favorite. If you love this vintage LA history, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. See you in part 2.